guys, welcome to my channel, Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and today I'm going to be working in my collage book, and I've already drawn my 5 prompts so I can look for them ahead of time. Hello gorgeous, I hope you're all doing good. This is a hashtag Enchanted Bingo Collage Challenge, and it is collaboration with Enchanted Dream 71, which is Lorrie on YouTube. I hope you will check her out. She's already finished. I started late, but it's all good. I mean, it's 15 weeks. Do it when you want. Oops, sorry. Just shook you around. Shake it up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. Oh, wait, which way is that? Oh, that's loosening it. Nope, I need to tighten it. Alright, and yes, everybody's home today. But it's been a while since I've made like a proper video, so I wanted to get one out to y'all. And I wanted to play. I haven't felt like playing, so if I feel like playing, I want to, because it's just, I've missed it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with these cords that are in my face. That's all. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, the prompts, I just wrote them on the back of a scrap. A car, a book page, butterfly, tea bag, something you love. So, here's my tea bag. Definitely have some book page. Got a bunch of them back here, which will be my background, which I'll probably put some of the tea bag over that. And I've got several options for butterflies. And there's a car. Although this also has a car, and antique shop I think is going to be the something I love. Antiques, antiquing, vintage stuff, all that jazz. And then the rest of this is just play stuff. Also, I love nature, so I've got that says nature that might end up in there. And that's the little thing from the tea bag. And just some extra stuff. Was that everything? I don't know. Where'd my list go? I don't know. Where'd you put it? I don't know. It was here a second ago. Here it is. Yeah, so tea bag, butterfly. Okay, so that's up there in case I need to remember what I was doing. So, I'll find a page. There's a Christmassy one. Man, stuff's starting to come off, I think. Let's see. I should be dating these. I've not dated them. I learned, there's another Christmassy one from Gail when she was going through her book. She's like, date your stuff. Okay, I should probably date my stuff. Although right now they're like recorded in, I'll do it here. There's a couple of pages in between. They are, you know, recorded on YouTube. So, yeah. And so how's everybody doing? This video is going to go up on Christmas Eve day. So if you celebrate Christmas, I wish you a very Merry Christmas. If you celebrate a different holiday, I don't know that there is one different holiday on Christmas Eve. Otherwise, I would wish you that holiday, I guess. But whatever you celebrate, I hope that you're enjoying time with family. And if you're not, Christmas Day, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be coming on live in case anybody is just bored and looking for something to do. I'm looking for a glue book. In case you're wondering what I'm looking for, I'll just use this for now. Ooh, I've got this too. Do I want this color? Oh, if you're in Gail's Patreon, you know what this is. I'm going to use a little bit of this too. She sent us an email with a free digital. Also, I bought some of Gail's digitals. Did I get them printed out or not? Did I run out of? Oh, they must be upstairs. Could have used some of those. Gail and Carrie the Crafter, I printed some of their digitals, and I just need to get them down at my desk. I had my son bring them upstairs to me, so any of the, I thought I printed them. No, I don't think I printed them yet. I downloaded them. I just haven't printed them yet. That's why. That's why I didn't see them. So I'm looking forward to playing with some of those. I think in the coming year, I'm going to do more in my art journal. Still going to do lots of junk journal stuff. Not going to get away from that. Because I feel like a lot of mixed media stuff can be used in junk journal. In fact, maybe we'll do some mixed media master boards that we can cut down into tags and whatnot. That might be fun. But also I want to do some junk art journaling again, which I haven't done as much this past year as I did in 2020, and I kind of miss it. So I've been watching this gal Ivy, and oh my goodness, the stuff she does is so gorgeous. I mean, I'm not going to say I can never be as good as her, but I'm learning a lot from her. And especially when it comes to like using magazine images and incorporating them and making them look cohesive with what you're doing. Which this kind of collage is a little different than the art journaling. So let's get some more book pages in here. Got some nice old book pages here that are fun to use. I'm going to be covering most of this corner here, so I don't want to. Could have left one of those butterflies on there, and then that prompt would be covered, huh? What am I looking for? Steel, there it is. This is probably going to go here, so anything I put there is kind of dumb, unless I just make it a little bit more raggedy on the top. And on the bottom come up a little bit. I mean, I don't love a policeman giving a ticket, though. That's not so fun. Okay. Now I can see a little bit more where I might want some background. That's what I'm trying to say. Yep. Yeah, there's lots of something you love. That's I mean, my family, obviously, and my friends in the real world and on YouTube, which kind of feels more real sometimes because I think I correspond with you guys, or have interaction with you guys more than I don't always. Well, most of my real friends are watch me on YouTube as well, so. So there's that. Oh, and did I ever tell you guys? Did you guys read in the comments when I was talking about growing up, in Middleborough, and did not Girl Scouts, Pioneer Girls? I have a subscriber who was also there about the same time. Neither one of us really remembers the other. Like I remember the activities more than I remember the people. But it was just so funny because I'm like, we might have known each other. Well, we probably did. Like, that was so cool. It was so cool. That was a nice little surprise to see that in my comments. I mean, other than people that already know me, that have subscribed, to find someone that is, grew up in the same town as you is cool too. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, Christmases are not the same anymore. And it's sad. But I guess that's just what happens in the world. Things happen. People get older. People are no longer with us. Because, a lot of the traditions we had growing up. Well, and COVID hit the same time as some other things hit. And so my Christmases growing up, I don't think they're going to happen again. So that's a little sad. So growing up, Christmas Eve, we would go to my grandparents. My grandmother, well, we usually spend Christmas in Maine at grandmother and grandfather's house. No, they're not fancy, but if you have 10 kids, you get to the whole grandmother, grandfather title. So, my mom comes from a big family, just saying. And they stayed close for a long, long time, which was nice. Then, you know, things happen, and then COVID happened, and things aren't quite as close as they once were. And grandmother is still alive, but she is 99 years old. So, you know, and she's actually just getting over COVID herself. She may or may not also be trying to get over pneumonia. That's the hard part. So, but anyway, so Christmas Eve we would go to my grandparents' house, and growing up they had this little farmhouse with 2 levels, and there was a big dining room, open kitchen dining room with the peninsula and everything, and just lots of room, and then you get the stairs, and then you have to go through a doorway, and then there's the stairs on the left and her garden atrium on the right, and then there's a big long living room, like the length, the other half of the house basically is the living room, and that's where the Christmas tree would be. And Christmas Eve, after we went to bed, they would put up a curtain so we couldn't see the presents until the next day. But we'd hang up our stockings. So, okay, sorry, I'm getting off track. So everyone would come, we'd eat, we'd sing Christmas carols. Grandfather would read the story, Christmas story from Luke 2. And after grandfather passed, grandmother would. By then they were in a different house though. Anyway, so we'd all sit around and listen to grandfather read this story. And, let's see, we're trying to concentrate. Concentrating is hard. And then we would hang up our stockings, and the kids had to leave. We had to go to bed. That was back when we used to sleep over at grandmother and grandfather's house, because they had 2 bedrooms plus their bedroom, the tramp room, which is another bedroom. But we usually stayed in the 2 bedrooms, like the boys in one and the girls in the other, and then the little kids stayed in grandmother and grandfather's room with them, I guess, so we wouldn't like destroy their innocence. I don't know. I mean, you know, like tell them Santa's not real. No. Because they went to bed earlier. That's why. So, yeah. That was like when I was older, when little kids, I don't remember ever staying in grandmother and grandfather's room. So, yeah. So the next morning, and in our stockings, we hung all up the stairs. But there were so many people, it would be up the side stairs, and then on the open part on the outside of the stairs. Plus, there was, you know, the beams that hold the ceiling up, because it was an open floor plan. And there'd be stockings everywhere, because we'd have anywhere from probably 35 to 50 stockings if everybody was there. Usually the only people that wouldn't be there would be my aunt and uncle who lived out of state. I had 2 aunts with their spouses and families that lived out of state, or sometimes out of country, both of them. But if everybody was there, you know, there's probably like 50 stockings. So we'd wake up in the morning and we'd sit at the top of the stairs waiting for them to let us come downstairs. And then we'd go down, and oranges from Uncle Roy, and hot chocolate, and juice, and breakfast. I can't remember what we had for breakfast. Oh, one thing we always had was Danish tea rings that my aunt would make. What else? Oh, eventually, one of my aunts started making like a breakfast casserole. Just all kinds of yummy, good stuff, right? And so then we'd eat breakfast, and then we'd get to go and open our stockings, which, you know, usually there'd be one thing at least poking out the top, so we'd be able to see one thing out of our stocking. And the fun thing about the stockings is if someone was having a rough year, and couldn't afford much for their immediate family, the rest of my family would make sure that every stocking was full. That was very important in our family. That everyone's stocking was full, no matter what. So that's a great memory. So yeah, we'd open our stockings, and there'd be a curtain up so that we couldn't see all the presents under the tree. Because way back then, we did all the presents at grandmother and grandfather's. Because we'd pick for the extended family, cousins, aunts, uncles, we'd pick a name. And then, you know, everyone would have for their immediate family. And so you'd have the names that people picked, plus the immediate family gifts people brought to open under the tree. Like, we just all opened it all as a family. That hasn't happened in a long time. In fact, we don't even draw names anymore. We haven't even done Yankee Swap in a couple of years, I don't think. And then it would take a couple hours at least. Grandfather would call out, would have his little helpers, and they would help deliver the presents across the room. And it was just great. It was pretty awesome. That was my growing up. It hasn't been like that. When my son was born, he's 26 now. So that year, that winter before he was born, or this year he was born, might have been the year that Christmas, his first Christmas. Yeah, his first Christmas, because we had Christmas at my aunt and uncle's farmhouse that year, because that winter, before Christmas, their house burned down. So ever since then, it's been a little different, because it's been a different house, and whatnot. Let's see. Do I want to put this in here? Sure. I'm going to wait a minute. So there was that. I'm looking for these. Haha. And so later on, Christmases were a little different. Some people would still have their family open the presents under the tree, but mostly we did the, the names that we picked. So the presents under the tree got smaller. We stopped doing the curtain. Although with their new house, it was a one-level ranch, but downstairs is a basement, almost at least half as long as a house, or 2/3 maybe. So we have a nice big basement down there. So we, would go there for Christmas, and everybody would come for Christmas Eve, hang stockings. Stockings still remained a big thing. Even when people started, opening their immediate family presents with, like my aunt, with her kids and grandkids, would open them at her house and whatnot. But we always spent, we were always stayed at grandmother and grandfather's house. So we sometimes would wait till after everyone went back home after opening presents. And then they'd come back. Some of them would come back for lunch. Oh, he's much smaller. We'll put him over here somewhere. Ooh, is that the same? Is that too much different of a green to use? Although it goes with that green there. I might go ahead and use this in a couple places. Just to add some interest to the background here. I'm going to use my art glitter glue. I don't know why. So let's see. Oh yeah, so Christmas morning, yep, we'd open presents. Everyone would go back. Everyone lives pretty close. And so they would pretty much go back home, shower, get what they needed to bring back for lunch. Because, we start open breakfast was at 6 o'clock in the morning. So while the parents, and then, us kids stayed at grandmother's. So, they'd go home, take their showers, and then come back. The kids would, because we couldn't all take showers at grandmother's. Although there were a couple teenagers that did. Because when you're a teenager, apparently that's important. That one, not blue. If I do that. Oh, you know what I forgot? The tea bag. So that's what our Christmas was growing up. It's not like that anymore, unfortunately. Grandfather passed away in 2009, I think. No, 2007. 2006. It was the same year that Nathan was diagnosed with diabetes, so it was 2006. Yeah, that was a rough year. And my mom passed away in 2011. And some things happened in 2010 that changed a lot of things. So, you know, that's kind of what happens sometimes is things happen. People make life choices that alter the whole, you know, just everything about everything sometimes. So, sometimes that happens. And sadly, Mom dying actually helped bring people back together. But anyway, so yeah, nothing stays the same. It's just something we deal with. But my dad's here this year for Christmas, which is nice. It's just going to be a quiet Christmas. I'm making a pot roast for supper tonight, and tomorrow I like finger foods. So that's what we're having, because that's what I like. But my boys are fine with that. Dad's fine with that. Mike's fine with that. Plus, they'll hopefully have some leftovers from supper today, because like Dad has high blood pressure, so all those finger foods are not the best for him. But he doesn't complain. He's such a good sport. And then my brother has his new traditions. For Christmas Eve he makes meatloaf in the muffin pan and puts the mashed potato right on top, and it's so cute. And I think they watch a movie and make popcorn and stuff like that. But he's up in Maine. So, you know, he's the one with all the kids. Well, I've got my 2 kids are 21 and 26, and my brother has 4 kids, and they're 6 to 16. So they're fun. I love them to pieces. Can't even hardly tell there's tea bag on there, can we? It's there. Well, that's because it didn't have tea cooked. It was expired, or it was one that my son didn't like. So he's like, "Here, Mom, you can have this tea bag." So it was never used. It was not a used tea bag. It was just a regular tea bag. But the tea bag's on there. Yes, it is. And we got our car and our favorite thing. Then we need a butterfly. Oh, we got our book pages. So we have cars. We have one of my favorite things. A car, book page, tea bag, something. Okay, I think I actually have everything I have to have on. Oh, butterfly. That's the only thing I don't have on there yet. And I was debating between... Well, he's got his bottom of his wings cut off. But he could be coming out of something. He's totally not the colors on here, but I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. Just thinking. Maybe put some randomness. Randomness. I also have sweaters. Let's see. Well, I could put the butterfly on it. I could just put him on here. He's got the right color blue, doesn't he? Oh, let's just glue him right on there. He works for me. Alright. So, let's see. So, yeah, this year Joel's working tonight, Christmas Eve. And Mike is working tomorrow, Christmas Day. So, as you get older, things change, traditions change. It's just how it is. It's just the way it is. That doesn't work on here. Snow. I was thinking about putting snow on here too because I love snow. I also love frogs. Oh, he kind of goes too. Right. Where's the hole punch that's the right size for this so I don't have to cut it out? I don't want to get it out. Don't make me. 1 3/4. Nope, that's too big. I think it's going to be the 1 1/4 wedge. Is right. Nope, that's not it. They're both Stampin' Up! Ones, so I get confused. Nope, 1 1/4 is too small. So it must be the 1 1/2. Oh my goodness. Seriously. So that was the 1 3/4 is too big and the 1 1/4 is too small. So the 1 1/2 must be the right size. This is why I have so many circles because I don't like to cut out I don't like cutting out circles. Yep. The 1.5 is perfect. Let's go ahead and grab that butterfly. Sure, let's just get all 4 of them. That might be fun to just put around here. Just random. My husband loves lobster. That would be something my husband loves. I don't like to eat things with big bulgy eyes. I don't like shrimp. I just don't like the taste of it. I don't like lobster. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't like things with buggy eyes. Don't know why. I know there's 4. I don't care. Well, technically, there's 3 circles on this page and 1 circle on that page, if you want to get all technical. There's something missing. What do I need? What does this page need? I know, I just kind of want to put a random truck anywhere, somewhere. Like there, maybe. But then he's like lined up with that too much for me. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think I want to do a little bit of stenciling. That's what I need. There's a lot of book page back here. And I just, oh my goodness. I moved the shelf that my stencils are on, that's all. So there, we have a lot of green, we have some blue. So what color? Maybe, ooh, maybe even some of this reddish orange color, which I'm about to add. Got some Harlequin. I was thinking swirlies though, but I don't know that I have swirlies in this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Guess what else I love? I love me a houndstooth. Now, let me find, I don't suppose my rusty hinge is easy to find. Wild honey might work. Oh, rusty hinge. I'm thinking rusty hinge. What do you think? And one of these is for orange. Which one is it? Not that one. Red. Yellow. That's not it either. Hey, my orange one has disappeared. No, orange. Orange is pink. Just to confuse you all. Alright. This one is the rusty hinge. Where's that butterfly I had? And that's the butterfly. So I think we'll go with rusty hinge. Well, where is orange? I don't know. Well, orange would be across from teal, I think, on the color wheel. And teal is blue and green mixed together, so there we go. I don't know, just having a contrasting color on here. It's kind of, for some reason, what I wanted to do. And do whatever you want with your collage. That's the joy. It's your art. You get to do what you want. And I've just got some little pops of orange here and there. And I think that's what it needed. It just feels less blank. Because I don't really have a focal point. I mean, that's the closest thing to a focal point I have. But, I don't know. I don't hate it the way it is. I think having these circles here help to, I like to put them over where there's several joints, you know what I mean? Where there's several things coming together into one place. So like, when you were growing up, did you have any traditions that you love? And do you keep them today? We have traditions that, well, I don't know if I have many. Since everybody works, it's hard to have traditions. I mean, we open presents. Is that a tradition? Oh, I wanted to cover over here. And where's the parrot gonna go? Is he gonna go kind of up here? That puts them all very, so dun dun dun. Is it weird for him to be down here, like with the, what can I put up here? Do I need to? Are you still in? Like, let me put it down a little bit. Oh, I was going to do something with this car. Just put him in a random spot. If you don't want to get glue on your stuff, don't glue on your stuff. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life. There we go. Little green truck. I like these. I was not sure what I wanted to do for a car. And then I was like, ooh, I was looking at my books. I was like, okay, maybe a kid's book. Because, you know, Gail finds some fun stuff in kids' books for her collage. And then I was like, ooh, let me check out the I Spy book. And I'm like, yes, these old toy cars. That's what I love. I think that's good. I mean, oh, let's see, a word, maybe, or like a quote or something. Does anybody know where I have that little pile, the little thing of quotes? I don't. Let's see. I could stick Supreme Mysteries Nature. But then I cover up the orange of that car. No. Nope. I think I might be done. What do you think? So yeah, I hope you all are having a good day, no matter where you are, no matter what you celebrate or don't celebrate. I don't force my personal beliefs on other people, but I do have personal beliefs. Let's see. I feel like, what do I feel like? I feel like something. I'll just find random things on the desk to stick on here. Sound like fun? Do have that other butterfly, then we'd have 3 butterflies. But the problem is, he doesn't have his bottoms. And I would definitely, do I definitely want to use that color? Hold on. I got more butterflies. I have that too, that I've been wanting to use somewhere, but I've used, oh my goodness. I do love this. Ooh, if I put it so the green is near the top and stick his wings, well, he can't go between a page, that's the only thing. And there's already a 3rd butterfly. Yes, I'm good with the 3rd butterfly. But he's going to get bent out of shape if he goes there. This one's a little more pliable because it's not cardstock, I guess. Like, so if I did that, then you wouldn't know that the bottom of his wings are missing. And have this little kind of red and green happening there. Or, there's that butterfly. You know, you're really yelling, no, don't do that, do that, don't do that, do that, don't do that. A red butterfly, this blue butterfly, definitely not the red one. I don't think that one. Let's see. So we have that butterfly, so it's weird to have. So now that I already put him down, I'm just kind of, see, there might have been alright, but I already put the, then I'd be covering up the lobster. And he blends in there, so that's, yeah, I guess I'll just leave it. Because this just is too busy, right? Hold on, let me look at it through the camera and see. Without it. Oh, I kind of like it with it. Okay. Let's go ahead and put him down. And I'll put that flower over on the other side. See, sometimes when I cut out one of these impress slits, I lose a bit, and so then I can't sell it. But I save it because I'm like, well, I could probably use it somewhere, because I could, like, do him, like, coming out of a pocket somewhere. Or, you know, cover the fact that he's missing something with something like this. to that one about. This, oh my goodness, this die cut, the die that it comes out of, because it has all these circles and holes on the lace on the edge, is so hard to get out. It's almost impossible. So I was thinking I'm going to try next time just to cut a 3-inch circle and just do the inside, and then it'll be close to one of those movie things. The, you know, the... but it doesn't have all the little slits and stuff like that would have. But I still can't find one of those. There we go. Cut that off. There we go. It's kind of fun. Got more green down here. More texture. And then the wing wants to come up, of course. Hold that. Oops. Good thing that dries clear. Art glitter glue dries clear and not shiny. The fabric, the Fabri-Tac, it dries clear, but it's usually shiny. So when I try to peel these stickers, I try to peel not where there's like the petals and stuff. That way if it bends up and creases, it's not in an important place, so to speak. Oh my goodness, our cat is just so meowy today. God bless her. God bless us, everyone. Yep, I'll be watching Muppet Christmas Carol at some point today. That's a tradition. I feel like that movie's been around my whole life, but I was an adult when it came out. Talk about, like, yeah, my friend was like, can you believe it's been 29 years? I'm like, yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel like it's been there my whole life, but when you consider Home Alone came out 31 years ago, then, you know, I don't feel quite as old that Muppet Christmas Carol came out 29 years ago. Because I don't feel like Muppet Christmas Carol came out when I was an adult. I feel like it's been around my whole life, where Home Alone, I know, came out when I was an adult. Does anybody see the blue cover for the glue? No? Just not me either. Wonder what happened to it. Alright, well, don't forget, I will be live on Christmas Day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you have nothing else to do. Or you can watch the replay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I would tell you what I'm going to do. I don't know. I might do an art journal page. Because I've got my... Oh, some of you may not remember. I made this book last year. My art journal book. That was about, well, I had 3, I think. This one was a collaboration with Jovi, December's Best. And I think some about things we love. And I'm not sure what the birds are about. But I had the squirrel. Love squirrels. Things that make me think of Christmas. And he's so cute. And of course, Muppet Christmas Carol, my favorite movie. I did this one last Sunday. Did that one last in 2020, sometime, I think. And then, yeah, I did not do a lot that year. This past year, 2021, I was more focused on journals, I think. So I'm still going to be, oh, there was another one back here, doing journals. But I'm going to be doing more mixed media, too. Because that's just fun. I mean, not that I didn't do mixed media this past year. I did. I got a gel plate. That's probably where most of my mixed media love came in, right, with the gel plate. Just doing lots with that. Then I, figured out I could use collage papers and painted papers to make the impresslets. And I was like, ooh, this is fun. And I got more. I got the wing. Did I show you the wings? Got the butterfly and the flower. And I also got the wings. Where's the wings? They'll be in my shop soon. For the wings, I especially like when I do let me see that. If I do like a, if it's like a metallic, that's not very bright, is it? Is that better? Not really. So if I do like a metallic on the wings, it's really cool. See what I'm talking about? These things are so hard to get out. And this one really got stuck. I wet it, and then I was able to pull it out. Next time I'm going to try to wet it before I do it and see if it comes out easier. But, yeah, it just gets so stuck in there no matter what kind of paper I use. I'm surprised the other one actually came out without... Let's see, there's a butterfly one. And these were some gel plates that I did. And they just are so cool. And if I were to like enhance the lines in this with some heat embossing, oh, that'd be so cool. I did some red paint ones too. This, I don't know what happened to that. Oh, that's just the paper I used. Had a perforation on it. But that, and I think it's, so there's like nice bright red. That one's painted. Alright, y'all have a delightful day, and thanks for joining me, whether it's Christmas Eve day or later, because I know some of y'all have people to see and things to do. So have a great day, everyone. Love you.